So today, as you can see by the title, I am going to be talking about my tattoos. One of my supporters, who is literally the sweetest soul, suggested this video and I thought it was such a good idea. I don't have many tattoos, so hopefully this is a shorter video. I feel like my entire lady tribe right now is rolling their eyes at me because that's not possible for me, but we're gonna try. Hopefully the birds stop fighting at some point. But anyway, each one of my tattoos has a huge significant meaning to me, so I think this is a good video idea and it will help you get to know me a little bit better. If you can see in my closet, I apologize. It's a disaster and I ain't got time. I don't got time to be out here cleaning it out. I got too much stuff, so let's just ignore that, okay? Okay, let's get into it. Okay, so my first tattoo I got when I was 18 years old. My parents made me wait until I was 18, which at the time I was mad about, but now I completely agree with them. I'm happy that I waited till I was 18 because I think before then I had some crazy ideas. But I was 18. It was actually on my birthday, so January 22nd, my mom took me to get my very first tattoo. I'm going to show it to you, but the way my self-tanner is set up and these gym shoes, I'm going to show you a photo. Okay, because I ain't gonna bring out my feet like that, okay? So I'm gonna show you a photo of when I was getting it done and a photo of the actual tattoo. So the tattoo says, "Because you stood, still I stand." So that came from a lot of different things and I'm gonna try and condense it for the sake of this video. But my main reason for this tattoo was my mom. My mom has been through so much in her life. It's amazing. I don't even know how she survived. I don't know how she made so much of herself and how she is so successful based on her upbringing. It was terrible. It was horrific. It was really unimaginable. My mom went through it all and she really came out the other side and made sure she stopped the cycle and she made something of herself, and she's extremely successful. She's been married to my dad for 30-something years. She has me and my sister and she's just an amazing woman. And the very first tattoo I ever got, I knew that it was going to be dedicated to her. So basically the tattoo means because you stood, so because she went through everything that she went through and she is still standing, because you stood, still I stand. So because you went through that, I'm still standing. So the very first and most important reason why I got this tattoo was for my mother, just to say, I know I can go through anything because you made it through. Is that emotions there, Gabby? Or you need to reel it in. I thought it was clever to put it on my foot, you know, because I stood, still I stand. Get it? Because I stand on my feet. Using my little 18-year-old brain. Hey. Tattoo number 2. So I don't know if you guys can necessarily read it, but it says, "I am woman, hear me roar." And the roar is in capital letters. So it's on the side of my arm here. So this tattoo is one of the only tattoos, well, yeah, my only tattoo that was kind of an impulse tattoo. Like it was an impulse tattoo. Don't regret it at all. That's for sure. So I got this tattoo when I was around, I believe I was 22 or 23, one of those. I was young, but it was a very important time in my life. Yeah. So basically I was raised very by the book. Like when I finish high school, I have to go to secondary college or university. I have to get a degree and I have to find a good career. That's how I was raised. My parents wanted better for us because they didn't have degrees, and they made it very clear that after high school, our only option was to go to secondary school. I'm a free spirit. I don't know if you know this or not, but my poor parents. So after high school, you know, I picked a career. I was like, I'm gonna be a teacher. I always wanted to be a teacher. I love kids. I'm gonna be a teacher. So I started university to become a teacher. I finished my first year and my grades were really good. I enjoy school, so it was fine. But at the end of that year, I was like, I can't do this. I was like, this is not me. This is not who I am. This is not what I want to do with my life. This is not, I started freaking out. I was like, no, you know, my passion is not teaching. You know, I have a huge respect for teachers and what they do is amazing, but it's not who I am. I am so passionate about other things, about fashion and makeup, and luckily for me, there was a program in a different school for fashion marketing, and my parents allowed me to go there. Instead of finishing my degree, I went for a certificate in fashion marketing, and it was a huge step for my parents, you know. I think they were just like, you know, we'll support you. They were nervous. I didn't really know what I was getting myself into, and that's a whole nother story about my journey in like the fashion industry, but it was such an amazing decision for me because it was the first time in my life that I was doing something for me. I was living for Gabby. So hence the tattoo. I got the tattoo in the midst of my fashion marketing program, and yeah, it represents me and everything I stand for. I am a woman, hear me roar. I am Gabby. I'm gonna do what I want, when I want, and I am going to be good at whatever I choose to do. You know, this tattoo represents just a time in my life where I took my life into my own hands and decided to make it into what I wanted it to be, not what anyone else thought it should be. So this continues to be a theme in my whole life and something that I believe. Like, I'm woman, hear me roar. Like, I'm here, I'm not gonna be quiet, I'm not gonna do what you say, like, I'm gonna make a difference, I'm gonna do me. So my third tattoo is my biggest tattoo, and probably, yeah, it meant a lot to me, and it's a big tattoo. I'm gonna show you. So, as you can see, Nefertiti is at the top, and then there is writing down my spine. So, let's get into why I got this tattoo. I'm sure from my channel, and from, if you know me, you know how much I believe in women, supporting women, strong women. I mean, clearly, from my tattoos already, you already know that, and yeah, I just believe so strongly in the power of women and us standing together and that we are capable of everything. So when I was doing research and really looking into more tattoos because I had the bug, Nefertiti to me is one of the very first symbols of a strong woman. She was the definition of a strong woman. Like, her husband was king, but honey, she ran things, okay? Like, I admire her so much, and if you read about her and the things that she did, like, she is just, listen, she is a strong woman. And I was like, yes, like, that is, she symbolizes so much of what I believe in. So she is at the top of my back, and then down my spine, it's hard to read, but it says Tower of Strength. So my sister's name is Madeline, and if you look up the definition for Madeline, it says Tower of Strength. So it is the definition of my sister's name. So I wanted to incorporate that into this tattoo because, to me, My sister is one of the strongest women that I know. She is a strong woman. My sister is amazing, and I knew that I needed to incorporate that into my tattoo. So I put it on my back and down my spine so that I always have, you know, a reminder of that, my backbone. Like, I have a backbone, I'm a strong woman. It's just a reminder for me to hold strong when things are not going well and there's stuff I need to face. It's a reminder for me to be strong, and I just felt like down my spine, just the center of me, and it just allows me to have, you know, a backbone. Allows me to be strong. Get it, girl, you know? So this tattoo was the most painful tattoo. I forgot to mention, this one really wasn't. Listen, my back tattoo was so painful, and I don't think that it was necessarily because it needed to be. The tattoo artist who did this tattoo was awful. She was so rude and so mean to me. She didn't give me a break. She didn't ask if I was okay. She was so aggressive on my back while she was tattooing, and it was so painful, and it was just a terrible, terrible experience. Luckily, it turned out amazing, and I am in love with it, and I think she did an amazing job. I got it done right before my birthday, like a couple days before my birthday, and I was young and reckless. So obviously I was gonna go to the club for my birthday, and I just remember, like, oh, Gabby, 3 days later, like 3 days after I got this tattoo done, I wore a backless outfit for my birthday, and oh gosh, everyone in the club was like, oh my gosh, I love your tattoo! Slow-mo, running their hands down my tattoo. Okay, if you have a tattoo, you know that, like, the germ situation is not good. Like, it was fresh, it was new, like, oh gosh, like, people spilled alcohol on my new tattoo, people were touching it, like, it was the worst decision ever. But it turned out okay. It never got infected or anything, and I love it. It's a funny thing. That was a terrible idea. My next tattoo, I know I swore off of them, but I knew there would come a time when I was, like, ready, and I feel ready now. So I'm gonna show you the tattoo that I want to get, just so I can, like, get your guys' opinions. I mean, if you all hate it, I probably will still get it anyway. But I do want to know what you guys think. So I found this tattoo online. Somebody posted it on their Instagram. But when I saw this tattoo, I was like, oh, that hits me deep. Like, I need this in my life. So this is the tattoo. So this is the tattoo I want to get. I actually want to flip it. I don't think it will let me. So I want to flip it so the hands are facing up. And I want it right here. Like right here, basically. But the hands will be facing up. So basically, me and Junior, we have a strong faith. We believe in God, and we try and keep God in the center of our relationship all the time. So I feel like this tattoo flipped the other way will kind of look like praying hands, but like my hand and his hand praying. And then I want it here because that's the center of me, and it's a reminder to keep me, my husband, and God at my center always. Those are the two most important things in my life is my husband and God. So I just thought the idea was really cool. I think it would look really good, and it means so much to me, right? So let me know what you guys think. Do you like the idea? Do you like the tattoo? Is there something you guys would change? Let me know. Alright guys, so that is it for my tattoos and the tattoo I want to get next. Obviously, I have a theme when it comes to my tattoos. clearly. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down below what your favorite tattoo that you have is. Tag me in a photo of your tattoos. I love them. I think it's such an amazing expression of a time in your life, or who you are, or what you believe in. I just think it's amazing. Let's all remember too that getting a tattoo is such a personal experience, and the reason behind your tattoos is so personal. So if you don't like one of my tattoos, that's totally okay with me. Let's just try and not be negative and support each other's decisions, even if we don't like them. So yeah, that is it for this video. I will see you in my next video. Please don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and I will see you guys later. Bye.